Live stream is going to start in the next 10-20 seconds. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm so delighted to be here this Saturday. Today is the fourth day in the month of October 2025, and I just caught this BTC USD trade, and we all know that BTC USD has been on the upside since, for a very long time, actually since it started. Okay, so what do we do? Nothing than to always look for buy opportunities, and even if there are sell opportunities, we definitely should also look into that soon. All right, so far so good. I'm trying to see, I'm trying to bring in what prompted me to take the buy order, and okay, I think I'm almost there. Almost there. And that is if it goes in the line, in the direction that I want it to go. That will mean that truly we mean business, and that trade is going in the direction that we want it to go. I just want to bring up what prompted me to so just a few things to look at while we're trying to achieve this. And honestly, that is what I am going to be showing to anytime I come up live, and how I wish that anytime I come up live, or anytime I get to see trade opportunities, those are the time I come up live. The stress, the work, all that we are trying to put together, has not really been easy. Even though I'm not that social media kind of savvy person, as much as I love it, but okay. So we just had to hold on, one more thing to go, and we quickly rushing into showing what have we got to do. Funny enough, as long as I have been in the business of financial trading, I still find it so was like, I cannot come up online and start telling people, oh, I have been here for the past so years. People may not believe you, especially the younger ones. So I had to do my research to definitely know that this is what people want. In fact, I still, watched a video this morning where the one president, the president of the one institution, yeah, the Nigerian so and so institution said, show us when you are in the trade and all of that. Like, I've been doing that. It's just that I have not been consistent enough, with, you know, doing that, making those videos and putting it online. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so while I try to put this thing together, okay, maybe I should just okay. And anyway, this is my live video, and I want us to enjoy the scene as much as we could. I'll do it this way. Okay. And I'm also almost at the last stage of doing this. Few things, like I said, almost almost. Okay. I should do. Yes, I think I got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, now this is what I wanted to show. Okay. So that while I'm analyzing the charts, you get to see what it is that one is actually doing, and if it is being done properly and in the right manner. All right, so actually this prompted me to take a trade, the buy trade for BTC USD. At this point, I just had to wait until this candle finishes, and once it's ended, the 15-minute candle. So when it ended, I had to take this trade, and kind of like, yeah, I'm going to go for this. And honestly, I would wait. And the point is, I've not actually set any take profit or stop loss for this trade. Why? The reason being that this is cryptocurrency. Okay, you can manually do that anytime you really want. All right. So while we are here, okay, then sings my soul. Now let's quickly look at what we or why we've been looking at. Yes, I too had to take this trade this morning. Okay. All right. Now this is monthly time frame for BTC USD, and you can see, if you look closely to this bottom area of the chart, that this is where our price actually started from. Okay, yes, on my MetaTrader 4, right? And all the while BTC USD has been making highs, lows, breaking the old highs and low, broke it again, came back lower, then broke the high again, came back low, form another high. So this is actually pretty much what BTC USD has been doing, and every time it gets to points or places like this, what does it do? Try to look for a higher high, okay, or a high that is higher than the old high. Okay, so if we go by using horizontal rule to set this, you see this was when it broke this point. Okay, this is actually when it broke this one, but it came back down again and lower, had to do a proper reset, and did another what, broke this high again, and after it broke this high, found another high here, a new high, came back down again, used this point as a support level, and then broke above again. All right, so pretty much this is what BTC USD has been doing, or has been actually been up to. All right, now as a trader, I just had to come to look for, or let's just say, I'm just okay, let me keep this. Now I use my stop and reverse software to which is more like, you can call it a support and resistance software for me. All right, so just to look for good or reliable entries once price is above it or below it. All right, so far so good. We have gotten here, this is what we have gotten. Price broke above this point, then use the support and reverse level, which is the previous year high, the high of last year. And if I go by that, I'm also going to show you this is that high. Okay, and that high happened, this is actually the high of last year. All right, this is the low of last year here. So which means this stop and reverse or support and resistance, whatever you call it, this software is going to, the moment it marks the beginning of the year, it marks the high and low of the previous year, those lines are going to remain there for the rest of the year. So I don't have to come back and start recalculating again. Okay, so let me just take this ones off, and also okay, let me keep this. All right, so this is it. Now in so doing, once you have areas like this that has been intact, you just have to make good use of it. And currently what I currently have here, indicated a good buy opportunity for me. That was why I also wanted to see, if I could take that short buy. All right, this, it was a confirmed, a signal before now. Honestly, it was a confirmed signal before now. So what do we get from here? What do we do? Look for trade opportunities to buy into the market. Okay, look for opportunity to buy into the market in the anything from the 1 hour to the 5 minute time frame. Okay, so that's what we will just be doing. So once we get, we buy. Once we get, we buy. Once we get, we gonna buy. All right, so that is that about that. See, forex is so simple. Trading the financial in the financial world, or coming into the financial business is so very simple. You just have to make something work for you. Okay, make something work for you. Make something work for you. You don't have to, of course, if you want it to be complex, make it complex. If you want it to be simple, like the keys, keep it seriously simple, or keep it stupidly simple type. Anyone, just make sure you have it. And nobody has a monopoly to drive the market. Okay, unlike that ICT originator has been saying that he drives the market, his methods drives the market. That's a false and a big lie. Okay, and I think I can only fault him for only for saying that his methods, of course. Yeah, I've seen experts that said they are good, right? Yeah, and you can encourage people, and people are killing it, using ICT, SMC, pure price action, and all of that. Yeah, and I've seen indicator guys also killing it in the market, really good. Yes, like Fabio, and the rest, the best scalper in the world. All right. Okay, so that is that about that. So what else do we have to look for here? So that means I'm going to wait a little bit. But if eventually this comes down to anywhere here, okay, I am going to manually exit the trade. Okay, if it gets to this point, I'm going to manually exit the trade. That is going to be my near support level, not even this point at all. Okay, so that means I'm going to keep the trade and keep it running until let's see how it goes. And another good thing is I had to minimize the pairs that I'm trading. Okay, so I would see to that in just 1 week. And if it doesn't go well with me, I would go back to what I have been accustomed to. That is having a list of 28 to 32 pairs, and I have my reasons for doing that. Okay, I watched a video of Karen Fu, this Asian lady, that it was from her that I heard high probability trade. I give credit to her for saying that. She's a very fantastic trader. Okay, yeah, Karen Fu, I think FOO, Karen FOO. Yeah, so I learned that from her, to take how you can take high probability trades. Okay, and it has been, yeah, Karen, KAREN, then FOO, Brittany. She's also she also goes by the name Brittany. Okay, so I had high probability trade from her, and I have kept to that all the while. Okay, so that's how beautiful it is, and that's how wonderful I am going to hold on to what I know how to do and what I want to do. All right, until the next video, I'm going to see you.